Stargate, captain's log. I'll tell you, yesterday I made a pretty interesting video, but I wasn't exactly in the best of condition. I went to finish off some stuff at the warehouse, and I still had a whole bunch of heavy shit on the back of the rig. I'm talking generators and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, oh man, see what the condition of my conditioner's in. And I nearly passed out by the time I got through all that shit. I was really bad. And you know, after the silly season and all that, and I actually just deleted all that whole video because I said a whole bunch of stuff of my thoughts of what's going on in the world, and a lot of stuff you're not allowed to say. So I figured, it'd only just get deleted anyway, so I could put it up on Rumble, you know, but my channel on Rumble is minuscule at best. I put up a few videos when I got a strike for like 1 week, suspended, you know, that sort of thing, so I put some things on Rumble. But anyways, that was a fair while ago. Everyone's going a bit psycho at the moment. Look at that bloke, he's on the gas. He thinks he's back at the Supercross. Hey, Jet Lawrence, mate, well done, good work. Anyways, shame about Hunter there on the start. Anyways, yeah, I plan on, I reckon by another couple of days, this is Thursday, midday now, I got some decent sleep finally last night, so I'm sort of back to, and I've got food here, so I'm back to eating again, and sort of feeling okay. I'm actually feeling the best that I've felt in 5 days or so. I wasn't well. Went a bit hard. Said I wasn't going to do that, but hey, and then we plan on going to New Year's Day and the day after at that market. And unfortunately, the rains came down huge, and the tunny fella said, man, that ground, because the market, it's a different one than we generally go to, and the ground's all just, it's not bitumen, so it's just, that would have been just slush and mud, and our original plan was to sort of just lay down some tarps, but he said, nah, it's just going to be terrible, and you know, customer base too, and see if we can get through this light here, because this truck behind me, he's well keen. He's on the gas too. Alright. Yeah, so yesterday I unloaded the truck, and I was in real poor, weak condition, and once I got done doing that, I was like, oh, that's enough. I better get back to bed. But I've had some decent sleep, and I'm feeling the best I have for 5 days or so. Alright, back at it, you know. Let's get this done. Shit, if this bloke wants to pass me, why don't he fucking pass me? He's right on me, and you can't get through this. It's probably snotty. I've got a flag of Australia on a sticker of Australia on the back of this rig. Anyways, alright, figure I'll take the slow road. Just glad to be back up on my feet again, sober and feeling alright. It's good. Yeah, I've been sort of, for quite some time there, I've been sort of, I didn't watch anything of what's been going on in the world, and then on Rumble, you know, they really show you what's going on, which is fantastic. I follow a lot of people on that, and you know, it's a bit different from the bullshit news, that's for sure. And it can be excessively depressing. Just the truth, you know. God damn it. Anyways, yeah, it can get you down. But no, I'm glad I'm back up on my feet again, and as I say, finally my hours are starting to come round again to sort of normality. And all right, let's go and see while I'm here. Let's go and see if I can pick up some hinges from the hardware store here. I managed to get materials for packing and stuff like that, and doing a bit of catch up here and there. And they chucked in, like, they have the holidays, and then they chuck in some random public holiday and all this kind of craziness, and then you hit the weekend and I've got some things packed and ready to go, and then you hit the weekend and the dinky post office is closed, and it's so fucking busy at this time of year. You walk in there and it's just packed if it's open. But yeah, I reckon a couple of days that's all going to be done, and then I can get back stuck into some projects, and I've got a few really cool things I want to present, and yeah, just sort of get back into the swing of things. So I'm feeling pretty good. Soldier on. Well, got me some hinges, and for the furtherance of the Thunderbox number 2. Whew. And I found a way to plan. I found a pipe I'm going to grind some Thingo or Toolmaker on something, and yeah, I reckon I can make that work. I'll put those in that pocket there. Bugger, I looked at that abrasive saw back there, and it's like $260, and I sold one for like $40 at the market, and I'm like, shit, man, I want to use it. So turns out the tunny fella went into one of his little warehouses there, and he's got one. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna have to commandeer that. Hope he's there today. We'll see. So I'm quite excited about getting back and making shit happen again, you know, after the silly season, and yeah, getting back to life shit. Still not 100%, but I was down for days. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm talking convalescent old man, fucking deadpan throwing up. I was in a bad way. Oh shit, was I in a bad way. I wasn't feeling too good when I was a mountain hawk or a sea hawk right up there. Huge one. Yeah, he's got to be a sea thermals on here. Yeah, I was in a bad way when I was moving all those generators and shit last night, and I was not feeling well, I can tell you. Kind of figured I better not overdo it, because I was about to pass out, and I figure I might have to ask the chaps across the way to give us a hand for the last couple of crates filled with electric tools and shit, and they were the heaviest. And oh man, I generally look upon that sort of stuff as exercise. You know, I wasn't exactly looking upon it as exercise yesterday. That's alright, feeling much better today. I reckon on the morrow I'll be back on my game, so that's good. This morning I was doing a bit of coffee time. I was checking out like injury updates and all that sort of thing. Cooper Webb's okay. He had a crash. He was in second place, man. He was doing well. Jet Lawrence was sort of he was kind of knew where everyone was, and he was just sort of, right, I'll just keep this speed unless I have to, and so he did wonderfully. But it's great to see Cooper Webb. He's back and he's feeling good, and he's racing hard and fast, and because he had a few shitty years there, and so injury update, he's okay, he's not hurt, so that's great to hear. It's fantastic to see that he was up there, and all the guys are there, and we had a champion come over from Europe, and he's a motocrosser. He's not a supercrosser at all, but he did really well. He started to go backwards because he said I'm a bit out of my comfort zone. But what an Anaheim one! That was freaking great. I watched it all, the heat races and all that stuff, and I didn't watch the LCQs. Maybe I should have. And the mains, and great edge of the seat stuff, great stuff. The lead up to it was usually it's sort of like you get all excited, and then your favourite riders go down, and oh no, you know, that sport can make me feel bad, man. But just a fan now. Now I haven't hung up the boots completely. If I can get real healthy, every now and again I'll go out and have a blast. This very day I was watching Kaplan America, and they were introducing and reviewing the Gas 250, and they were talking about the Gas 125 over recent times. And man, the technology that they're putting into these rigs, I mean, the other manufacturers are like, must be shitting themselves, you know. You see these things that are coming out stock, and the engineering that goes into them. I wouldn't mind having a blasty poos on one of those things, to be honest. I mean, that's probably sacrilege because I'm a Cowie guy. I'm Kawasaki forever, but you know. But did I just say but? Man, that freaking those gas rigs. They're sort of derivatives of the KTMs and the Huskies. The KTMs and the Huskies and the gases. They're pretty much the same rig. I wouldn't mind finding out what the Triumph is and the Beta. Oh, that's just it's fantastic to see that the sport took a huge hit, and especially in Japan, noise restrictions, and you know, it doesn't exactly have the land mass sort of thing. Land mass is utilised for food production, really, isn't it? As far as I understand it, Japan can't feed itself really. It has to import food to feed its population, so it doesn't exactly have the land mass. So a lot of tracks closed, but such a pity. Up in that mountain up there, they used to have a fantastic track, but all the silt and stuff would flow down in the heavy monsoonal rains and flood the lower plains and the rice fields and just F all that up, and that was a pity. But no, and it's great to see that the sport's really just gone boom and it's come back big time. You know, initially you'd have the big players, you'd have Honda and Yamaha and Kawasaki and Suzuki, and then KTM came in, and then Husky came in, and then Gas came in, and now Beta's come in, and now Triumph is going to have a go too. Cannondale had a go at one stage. They built something that was really interesting, but it didn't quite work. But anyways, they had a good go at it. I think they lost a fair bit of money on that one. Air intake from the very front, but on a real muddy day, it just clogged up, and that was, you know, that was all she wrote. But fantastic to see. Now we've got 9 major manufacturers in the game now, so it's looking like, you know, they obviously they do their marketing and analysis and all that sort of stuff, so they're like, you know, they're not going to spend billions or gazillions or millions of dollars in R&D only to find that no one can buy them. I can't buy them because I'm poor as shit. I thought most of the world was poor as shit, but if they're, I don't know, you know, obviously the market's there, and it's great to see that the sport it's back huge, and so it's really exciting every week. And they've got this new series where they motocross and supercross are combined, so you know, what a grueling series it is. Eli Tomac's back after his Achilles heel shit itself, and you know, you got Jason Anderson there, he's back, and just freaking all the guys are back. And you got dudes in the commentary, you know, the Apparently Ricky Carmichael's going to be in commentary next week. James Stewart was there doing commentary. What a rider he was. God damn, you know. I've got the bike that he rode. Not the exact one. I mean, that was inspiring to get an 04 KX125, and I still got that thing, mate. I still got it. The things you can do on those rigs, but you know, apparently his bike was worth 100 grand. Hey, mine's stock, by the way, apart from the bars and grips. Yes, and straight. But yeah, you know, the technology they put into these, and the parts they put on these race bikes. But these gases that are coming out, they're pretty much a factory built bike, apart from the stickers, man. You know, the things that, what else can you change on the thing to make it better? Maybe lighter parts, but they're already designed into these rigs. So apparently 50% now, which was a very short span to make that happen. You know, the European bikes, when they exploded, when KTM exploded in the race scene, because they made a whole bunch of bikes, mini bikes for the kids, and they had the KTM kids riders, and go to the supercross races, and they let them race on the major tracks and all that sort of stuff, and so inspiring for these younger people. And so now, from that time to now they're, you know, in the super minis and all that sort of stuff, they're all zinging around on KTM. Well, not all, but apparently 50% of the riders are on KTM derivative bikes. So that was a talk about someone in marketing needs a pay rise. But yeah, how exciting, man, you know. So if you're not exactly the sporting type, but you want something else to do, become a fan. I mean, shit. I can't wait till the next race. And now that they've got this combined, so you'd have your motocross, and then you wait for months and months and months for the supercross, and the first race your favourite rider crashes and he's in hospital. You're like, God damn it, waited for all those months. But this year, the style, the idea of the series that they've got now is, the setup is fantastic. Well keen, I'm really excited. So I'm thinking, as I was watching some dudes like Kaplan America, and now they're blasting around on these gases, and I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing with my life right now? You know, I'm just sort of over the silly season, just drinking and throwing up everywhere, you know. I'm thinking, fuck, I've got to get off my ass and get back to living again. So yeah, I really thought that. I'm like, what the fuck am I? Shane, come out. Thinking, what the fuck am I doing in my life? You know, I've got to get back to doing the fun shit. I was having a blast making all that shit and fixing all those tools. I was back there in the hardware store. Oh, one of it was hinges, but you know, you sort of have a look at those generators and stuff, and like, hang on, I've got stuff I've got to do, but might just have a look at some tools. And I was looking at the prices of these tools, and I'm thinking, fuck me, dude, I've got some good stuff there. You know, if you calculated what I've got, you know, that's worth some good shit. So can't wait for next season's market. I'll have a better idea of what stuff is actually worth, you know, and I'll have a bit more experience in the haggling game and not get so ripped off. I might be able to afford juice a bit more. The juice, the precious juice, was hidden in the vehicle. And do a bit more zing. Anyways, let's get back to it. Well, I'm glad to see that the boss is there. That's his rig. That's one of his rigs. Should see his other rigs. This fancy Audi and all that. He's cutting up some wood, and he's got a stove in there. You can hear his car going beep 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 beep. I should just check that it's unlocked. Yeah, it's unlocked. Oh, that's why. Seatbelt. It's going beep 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 beep. Oh, it's in gear, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, he's chopping up some wood. I know he's got a stove in there. So I said, those big logs, we couldn't sell them. No one wanted them. I said, and he's looking at me going, oh yeah, you know, and I'm like, yeah. And he goes, go through, which means, what do you want to do? And I'm going, well, just no stove in here, must screw my son. My stove I'm making. And so he's like, yeah. And I'll go, and chainsaw aru yo, I've got a chainsaw. I go, oh no, okay. So I'm allowed to have them. Tony Gucci said you can have them, and I sort of wanted to check with the main man, so that's cool. Righto. Alright, so that's a shit ton of wood. That's mine now. So I sort of knew it was, but I wanted to confirm that. So oh shit, hang on. I'm gonna cook up a nice little salad there and salmon there in that pot right there. Cook up a storm. I can hear Crowies up there saying, hey! He knows I'm here. He's up there somewhere. Well, he was making noise. But I don't really... There he is. But I don't really want to give him any of that. The tunny fella called me. He says, I said, oh, you down at the so-called warehouse? And he said, no, bad weather, so I'm staying in. I hear him sloshing away on his booze. I'm like, oh, fucking hell. And he's talking away and talking to him. I'm like, fuck. I just get it. He calls me every night when he's drunk. I understand it. I've done that 1,000 times. I only just get a chance to just start doing things, and I'm fit enough, and I'm getting back. I can finally, my appetite's back, and then it's just like this roadblock, you know. Boom. All right, now let's chuck this in there. I'm definitely getting there now. Should have done that. Well, when I could understand the weather was going to be okay after about this time-ish. That's not looking too good. Oh, and Crowie's not too happy because I didn't give him any of my food. Oh, that's the first time I've had a solid meal in many days. I had some ice creams, which I rarely eat that sort of stuff. I call it weak people food, you know, that sort of stuff. Candies and all that shit. I rarely had that sort of thing. Not weak people food. Oh shit, I just alienated like 6 billion people. Oh, I see the smoke over here. This carpenter bloke. Won't be long now, baby. Shit, I should have cut that pipe. Shit, I really should have cut that pipe. Will I do it in the rain? I've got still stuff to do. But if that eases off for a while, I can cut that pipe and then play with that. Right, take this stuff back in the rig and get it all inside the rig. Things are coming along real good. Ooh, she's Getting a bit crackly out there. Shit. So much for getting out there and cutting that pipe. I had some wet weather gear though. I'd give it a whirl. Well keen to keep going. Yeah. Shit, getting even worse. This gives me an opportunity to figure out, alright, so I'm going to go from there to there, got plenty of pipe, get it right out there. I'm going to devise this thing to make it go that way, I can, so I don't burn all this shit down, but it's too cold. Fire needs heat, fuel, and air. Yeah. Take any one of those out, don't work. Oh, looking like crap. No wonder the tunny fella didn't come. He said it was going to rain. I was like, I checked the phone, he poos. I'm like, yeah, now looks good. Okay, looks good into there. Oh! Should have checked it a bit more. But, soldiering on, we're still getting there. Yeah. Tell you what, it tempted me. Yeah. Right, and see the smoke coming off that one. That dude's... He's probably just got a fire going. There was a break in the weather, and I was like, righto. I was tempted. I tell you what, if I had a sawzall, never had one of those, with a blade. So I've got one over here. I've never had one before. These are the stuff I've got to repair and shit. There. I don't have a blade for that. But I'll have to get one someday. Yes. I've got this unit here. In fact, I think gave that back to my buddy because he said it was actually his and he asked me to help him sell it. And this one here, but the tunny fella's gone ahead and bloody accidentally cut the frickin'... He's gone and accidentally cut the cord off thinking this is junk, and when he was making up his scrapper stuff. And so bugger, because this thing's got like the dual blade system on it. I'm curious to see how well that would go. And I think it'll cut through that pipe real easy. Drag out one of the generators and make that happen. Don't know why that's here. Oh right, I think he wants me to put that, replace that bit with that. Righto. I'm telling you. Oh, I've got a hacksaw. I was looking at those big lumps of wood over there and thinking, hey, haven't listed those. Well, I went over there and just had a go with those. Might be a bit on the small side, but I'll grab one of the big dealies. Hey, if I can fit these, if that'll go in a box for sea freight. Doesn't have a whole lot of weight. Well, I had to grey skull it a bit, and this sort of, these things kept moving, and that bloody thing, I had to, only just got in to sort of turn it that way and that way and that way. It wasn't so much the weight, it was more by the power of grey skull. Hey man, hey man. I had to go, yeah, I had to pull out some grey skull on that one. The main issue was because of all this slosh. And these don't have any tread whatsoever. So, and I had to navigate all that. Hey? Sometimes you got to pull out the grey skull. He man. Alright, that was good. I should call this video by the power of Grayskull. Because I had to pull it out of a bunch of shit too. Well, not literal shit, but a whole bunch of shit on it and heavy shit. And I'm like, if I could probably just lean against that and do a bit of this and do the hokey pokey and you turn around. And that's what I did. Oh, shut up. I'll keep going with you. No. Look, I beat the gods. Ha! See? Don't mess with me anymore. Oh, look at that. It's some blue sky, huh? But it's raining again over here. Raining here, not there. So that window of opportunity, there's like 4 of them. And so I took the 4th. I took the 5th. I pleaded the 5th. Yes. On my musings, I'm kind of thinking, you know, I might even be able to utilize these bars, right? Because they swivel and shit. And sort of the overhang, instead of having just the attachment there and sort of sitting on there, I might be able to somehow attach that too, to give it a bit more solidification. Solidification. God, I'm like trying to sound like I've got a fucking education or something. There might be something in that idea. Oh, things are really coming along now. I'll have to call it pretty soon because I went pretty hard today. I'm just like considering the condition my condition is in. And I started to get a bit whoa again. So what I want to do though, I'll just do a little bit more. I want to dismantle this and just get a bit of an idea. What I need to do, have a couple of ideas. Due to the size, it's pretty size to size, so I'm thinking of utilizing this and having some like packing or something like that in there. She's close, I mean, and just get some of that fiberglass packing material and then wrap that aluminum stuff around. That might work. Generally in Japan everything's metric, but I found that like I took a screw out here. It's got a screw here and a rivet type bolt through here, and I think it's peened over too, and I whacked a 12 on it, 13. I knew what it was immediately. This is American, and or American bolts and shit. That's 1/2 inch, that nut there, and 1/2 inch is 12.7. You don't want to put a 13 on it, or else you will in a lot of cases round it off. But I keep these for those not so special occasions. This in here is a set of, let me open it up. Oh, I hardly ever use these things, like ever. When I've got them in the toolbox, they kind of mix up with other shit because they look the same. This is this stuff here is that, you know, those people that are always on the wonky juice, and 1/2 inch is 12.7. I know that from memory. Therefore, which is not many things I know from memory. What the hell is that? There you go. What have we got here? A 1 and a freaking 2 1/2 inch. Alright, now we'll go and find a 1/4 inch drive. Unless I've got one, that'll be like that bloody 916 or whatever that bullshit is. There you go, 916. Boom! Hey? Another 1/2 inch. Oh, what have we got here? What are we doing? Where are we going? What's going on? Oh, that'll be even better. There we go. There's a 1/2 inch with a 1/4 3/8 drive. Boom! Right. Yes. Yeah, I hardly ever use those things. I'm probably going to have to grind off that peening. Let's see if we can get this to go. I just want to do enough just to sort of kind of, let's, what drive is that? That's a torque wrench. Silly bugger, what's going on here? That's a half-inch drive, isn't it? Yeah, that's half-inch drive. What do I have here? It's around here somewhere. It's one of my pet peeves of not knowing where all your shit is. I don't want to use the torque wrench. Yeah, I got that set for my, where the bloody hell is it? Where are you? God damn it! Oh, I'm gonna hunt around. Junkyard. Is it in here? Junkyard. Junkyard. This song's going on for a bit too bloody long. It's supposed to be there. See, if you try to look in again, you might find it. But that's my mini one. Good unit, that. Shit. Now, I must have used it, I believe. If I keep coming over here, eventually I'll go, oh, there it is. You know, it always happens, doesn't it? It's here somewhere. Right. There it is. Knew that would happen. Oh, no, that really happened. I just realised that I'm getting really tired because when I was measuring with the vernier caliper, I was like, that can't be right. I'm sure it's bigger than 50 mil, and then I'm like, I was actually a total rookie. I'm like looking at it, and because I'm all woozy, that's why. So that's why I realised I better stop. We're coming up on an OD of around 70 mil. When I'm looking at that, and I'm like, I'm looking at this line here, and I'm like, 50 mil, that can't be right. That don't look right. And I realise, oh god, I'm getting real woozy. So I pushed it too hard yesterday, and I swear I nearly what do you call it? Passed out right here. And I was thinking of asking the guys to give us a hand. Give us a hand, and me a hand. Go with my two people. Split personality. No. Yeah, I started to get real woozy, so I pushed it again today because some of those were freaking difficult. Yeah, so I had better. I'll just do a little bit more, just to kind of have an indication, so I can be in total trepidation tonight. Yeah. These are the ones where you got to push these buttons, right? And, they lock in. And for fucking ages one day, another situation where I was like really just totally off my bonky poos, and I was like, oh, I can't get this up, and you just get. I'm like, yeah. Sometimes I'm just so whacked out of my freaking nonsense head. Sometimes it's due to being tired, sometimes it's due to just you've gone too hard on the wonky juice and stuff like that. And that's how she goes. Murder she wrote, mate. Alright. Junkyard. Yeah, I do so believe that I'll have to possibly maybe. Oh no, we don't have a long enough one. Alright. Plan B, we will have to grind that down so I can get that onto there good enough. I don't have a 1/2 inch spanner, and I don't want to whack a shifter on them. I don't like using shifters unless you really have to. A wrench, in other words. We could give it a go and round it off. No, I don't have a 1/2 inch set of spanners and stuff. Alright, so I'll bugger eyes around with that on the morrow. But I kind of want to know. But I'm thinking if I just get the cutting wheel out and go, and all this paper goes, hey, how about we just burn? Burn, mother. Burn. So I'll have to move this into a different location or place something here to protect from the sparky poos. Right? I'm going to flip that over again. So I reckon... See, the crows are all laughing at me now, aren't they? And so, I also believe... I want to know how far this pipe goes into here. So I'm thinking that this is the one that I'll be using. Oh, get poop. Yeah, I'm pretty much done for the day. I can't push myself too far or else I'm gonna... I don't want to pass out again. Nigh on. For customer service, 1-800 225 3865. Give them a buzz and say, hey, how come you don't make them in a bigger bloody, just slightly larger pack of dickheads? And just call shit, probably all these blokes are going to come down. They're all like 7 foot tall, you know, basketball players, and they're coming, where's that frickin' ABAREBUGYO? Where is he? I don't know. He calls himself Tunny Fella. He's down there. Anyway. That's a reduction fit, isn't it? A reduction press fit. Is that right? Is that what you call those? Extruded something or other, pressy... I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we'll get on to that on the morrow. Carve that off. Yeah, that's been sort of pressed as they've put that on. That's been pressed. That's why the rivet style giggy wiggies. So I do so believe they'll need some of that packing material around that. That'll work. That will freaking work. I just don't know if they've got... You know, last time I had a look, that ropey stuff wasn't there, and it was pretty expensive, but online it was only like $3. But I wouldn't be surprised it's not that late. Yes, I'm just really woozy poozy. Alright, how about I go to the hardware store right now and just try to configure some ideas. I really wanted to know, so I figured I'd kick back for a little while, just rest a bit, have a bit of the rest of that a foodie poos. Oh, been eating that because the rig's loaded in the cab and it's freaking raining and everything. I want to take these back, and that ramen there, got ramen there, but I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. Now, so I wanted to know, so I got the cutting wheel out, locked off that peened over section, and let's see if we got, yeah, junkyard, oh, looks like I'm, yeah, junkyard, how are we going here, junkyard, otherwise known as a hammer. Oh, I can't do this one-handed. Yeah, it's just spinning. If I put a driver there, that'll pop out. Where's my flathead? Junkyard. What are you doing on this fucking song? Like that, pull that a bit that way, and you should be able to, come on, you bastard, you stupid freaking Imperial AFE bullshit. Don't make me mad. Want me to plan B. Grip on that bastard. Right, when you always need the grippy poos, you can't find the bastards. But I decided to keep the grippy poos in the place where I couldn't find them last time, knowing that I'll find the bastards eventually. Knock the bastard out because it's giving me the shit. Take this, you American bastard! I don't like basketball. Edit that bit out. Actually, I love the Americans. They're freaking great. Without them, shit. Nah, some of the good stuff they've done for me over the years, you know. They kept me alive. That's the truth. Kept me in business. That's the truth. So thank you boys. And young lasses out there. Right. Now, I'm guessing that might not come out too easily. Take that, you American. Hey, Australian jokes, alright? Take it easy. Someone's gonna get on TikTok. Have a rager. You know, and then because they'll be all pissed off they don't have their freaking antidepressants yet. It's a curiosity. Curiosity. I figure I'll try to bang the bonky poos out of this, and then it'll probably just pop out. But turns out that the pressy fitty over here. So I presume there was a fastener that would have gone in there too. So junkyard. Oh shit! It's gone back on. Might have to just go all Bruce on it. Oh, wait. Don't hit all that. Need to go all into the dragon on the motherfucker. We're getting there. Might need two hands instead of just kicking the bloody thing. Well, I was grey sculling, and then it got to there, and it doesn't want to go anymore. Oh, it's in my hat. Where's my hat? Oh, it's on your head. Where's my watch? Oh, it's on your wrist. And I clamped this to here, and I'm grey sculling, but that didn't really happen. So I figure what I might do is use some genius level. Find out, because that's definitely enough pipe. Might have to put that bolt back in, so I want to keep that. And that half-inch bastard, yeah. They do have half-inch at the AF and Imperial, whatever you want to call it. They've got a section at a lot of the hardware stores of Whitworth threadings and all that sort of shit, and metric to things, obviously. So let's find out how much more of this bastard's in here. No one's watching this shit anyways. Someone out there's going, oh, shut up, American bastard, send the aircraft carriers. Now, let's find out, shall we? By utilising some, what do you call it? Chopin or Mozart or something like that. Let's go for it. Huh? Here we go. about here? I should have been a musician. Now, to save all that shit falling all over there and I can't find the buggers anymore, I believe if I get the cutting wheel out, Sparky Poos can go over there. We might have this after all. Cut. Excellent. Okay, so it popped away from me. So what I was doing, I was cutting around there, cutting around there, cutting around there, and left a little bit on the top. That way I can sort of avoid the carnage. Just pop the last bit off and then off she goes. Murder she wrote. Oh, see? Still got a little bit on the top there. So, just for a safer thing. Okay, now let's get this on the bench and have a bit of a look-see-poo, shall we? And we'll fuck that off. Cut. Okay, so I'll put that half-inch bolt and nut and stuff over there. So, coming up with a plan, and I'm thinking, right, there's my elbow, and whack that to there. And then, I was telling myself the other day, last night actually, I was watching some live footage of Kensington Avenue. That's a sad story, man. All those dudes are all just zombies on, but the camera pans a lot, you know, and I'm getting woozy. So I'm thinking maybe I should try a steadier cam too. Anyways, I'm thinking, alright, so I'll utilise that there and utilise some of this. Who knows how far that goes through, but we can use Mozart again, can't we? Ooh. I wouldn't know a D from an A, but it's in there pretty far. Now, another way I could slide something down there and just touch it and then go right there and mark it. There's my measurement. Okay, so, but yeah, we'll figure that out. Anyway, who come up with inches, imperial, and across the flats and AF, and there's 3/4 of this and 5/8 of that? I mean, that's some freaking wonky juice math, you know. It's like if Justin had 2 dads, and you know, you're in math class, right? If Justin had 2 dads and Cecilia had 2 mums, I mean, how many kids are going to come out as fuckwits? Yeah. No, actually, you need math. Yeah, I'm not good at it, because metric alone ain't going to help. You need to figure out 3/8 of 5 apples, and so you can feed your family, you know. Like, won't be long now before you know, say before the potato famine hits, you know, you're going to have to divide like 3.5 small potatoes amongst, you know, 10 of the people that are in the Doomsday Prepper tribe, and then you're going to have to use some math to figure out how much weight and or size, and you figure out, okay, look, 7/8 of 5/16 equals 3 over this, and cross that one out, and we're getting into Goodwill Hunting area here. Justin, 2 dads. Where are we going, man? Where are we going? Where are we heading? 2024. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to just kick back, get some popcorn. I've got a bag of popcorn. I do. And I'm going to be watching. Now, I reckon if I can get some of that fiberglass, this is an easier way. Could do some crimping. Yeah, just get some of that fiberglass stuff, chuck it in there, drill a hole in there, right, and then utilize wherever that pin is. Where'd that go? Something like that. I don't know, bolt it or some bullshit, and then Yeah, so I can sort of take it out easy enough. And then utilise this sort of bullshit here, not trying to pan too quickly or get on the wonky. Hopefully no blue head check mark who listened to the last bit about the mathematics. Get on TikTok. Fuck you now. Alright. Yeah, see this aluminum tape stuff? I reckon that might actually do the job. Yeah? So that way it won't be too difficult to figure that out. I have to figure out where the bolt holes go, where the bolt holes are, in order to sort of get a section that I don't have to deal too much with when I whack that. That's where that is. The elbow's up here, and then sort of I'll have to figure that out tomorrow because I'm a bit too not exactly on the game, to be honest. But I did want to find out. I'm going to go to the hardware store right now, if it's open on the way back. I can check on that fancy computery thing, and we'll take it from there on the morrow. I do want to chuck that back at the tunny fella's metal section so he doesn't say something like, now that you've got that, why don't you deal with this? No! But he's a scrapper, so he knows how to do all that sort of stuff. Alright, but no, I'm quite pleased with this. I think that kind of hoped that I could have ground this when I was sort of in the junk in the night time. I figured I might be able to grind this and knock this piece on here, but that's not the case. But I do so believe that this is eventually going to work. Alright, now let's see if that hardware store is open. Right on. Just check the computery thing. It's not even 6:30 yet. Shit. I'll be feeling better on the morrow for certain. Now, yeah, I've got the that hardware store closes at 8 and I'll be there in like 20 minutes, so good. Alright, there's another one that way. There's one that way and one that way. I reside currently over there. And therefore, I even got a place to throw my used tissue paper. I bet you want to know that. Now, let's get rid of this thingy. Check that there's no sparky poos, nothing smouldering. It's a good idea to do that. If there is anything sort of that requires a bit of safety, I sometimes get like some sheeting, and like I did the other day over here when I was doing some cutting, and I just got some sheeting here, you see, this sort of stuff. Whack that there and just guide your, if you can, guide your thing. If you can't, like get some more other stuff, things like that, just sort of methods of safety, because the shit hits the fan, but you know, I've got these fire hydrants here that they're not the type that you can just go to test, but who knows, they might last for a very long time. I hear tell that they don't though. They depressurize or something like that. I don't know. Look that up yourself. But I do have this brand spanking new one here that came from the auction house, and it's full. It's red and green right in the center, and so good idea to keep something like this around in a sort of area where you might be working, say gasoline in there. God, the gunk in that thing, I'm gonna have to clean that out someday. You know, where you're working, you got your fire thingy over there, and I generally keep my battery. I have a few batteries around. I generally keep them here. I might have tossed the other one actually, give that to the tiny fella. And I generally keep them here, but you want to keep batteries away from fire too, and heat and all that sort of shit. because they can go bang. The acids can go bang, and that gets in your eyeballs, and you won't be too happy about it. So yeah, sort of safety measure. And also, I keep this here because I'm utilising, like that's, they call it 2-cycle, 2-stroke engine motor. Well, that's flammable, that's flammable, that's flammable, that's flammable. All this sort of shit's flammable. So it's a good idea to sort of keep certain things in certain areas for your safety reasons. There, what am I, a fucking teacher or something? Now, and I also have in my survival box here, in there, I've got like jumper leads and shit. I've got another small fire extinguisher too, because I remember seeing years ago. See, some guys carry them on the top, on the roof. They got like clamping things on there. And I remember seeing this woman climbing out of a car that tipped over on its side. So obviously it's had some kind of bonky poos with another vehicle or whatever. And she's climbing out the top, and the motor's on fire. And I thought, shit. And some chaps were there to already drag her out, and I figured, it might be a good idea if I go and get a fire extinguisher. And so I think it must have been that week I did that. Yeah, there you go, see? Big bird. Now, alright, that'll do for that. Alright, let's get this thing off, because it's not exactly fashion that clicks. I mean, I've got my stylish stuff on here, obviously, but you know, this is sort of not really fashion. Yeah, you know, going into the hardware store and all, you know, all those chaps are all dressed in to the nines in tuxedos, and I'm trying to walk in with this bullshit. I mean, come on. Alright, let's get everybody and stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Shit. Just as I was about to walk out there, it just went boom. And I'm like, oh, it's settling down now. Again, it's been doing that off and on all day. So I think, oh shit, at least I've got time to reflect upon what I've done wrong in life. Let's see now. Oh shit, we're gonna be a long, long time. Talk about multitasking. Oh shit, there's a fucking car coming now. Oh, what's next? Junkyard. Right in the eyeball. There we go. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Oh, fuck. Multitasking. Can't believe the amount of shit that's got here. And the ramen fell down on me. Then the coffee fell out of the side pocket of my bag up there. And so, and I haven't got a spot down here to put it. I'm like I've got it wedging it between my legs, keeping my jugulies cool, and you know, you don't want some round can or bottle or whatever getting under your brake pedal, and yeah, that's happened. Everyone learns that one the hard way. Anyways, sometimes. Now, yes, all this shit's falling down. I'm leaning against it, and I'm going up the rough section and all this shit. I'm like, oh fuck this. I'm gonna go straight and then wait for these guys to go. Junkyard, I believe they will. Yes, there's a win. Oh fuck, there's another guy. It's fucking the Truman Show around here, I'll tell you. It's the Truman Show. They're waiting for me around the corner. Oh, there he is. Okay, you know, like when you get to the post office. There's another one. See, Truman Show. Boom. See, I was hiding here so he didn't get to see me. Now, let's Truman Show this one and make sure that we go. There we go. Fucking multitasking, baby. Huh? Junkyard. Junkyard. Right, I'll get this belt back on. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. And so the coffee thing fell down there, and then my ramen starts falling on at me. You blasting. Fucking go over there. Whew. And I had to find this thing. See, the rain in Spain. See, look this. I actually got this one in right up to the roof there. Junkyard. And this is all fogged up because I fully closed the window over there. Got my gloves and all my shit here, so if I chuck the demister on, I won't be able to do it anyways unless I move all that shit. Yeah, multitasking, mate. Let's find a place for this. It's like the Truman Show. They wait for you, right? And here you are at the fucking at the post office, and you're like, oh yes, mate, I'm fine. I've got a good opportunity here to get things through, and then boom, all these old ladies fucking jump in front of you. They've got nothing else to do, and like, you know, yeah, that was really funny. Check this out for funny. So I'm trying to safely put this torch down here in that position where I can grab it and have the button right. Cool. Right. Okay. Now, so it decides to, you know, piss down. So I'll go make sure, all right, all the electricals are off. We're good to go. Okay. And so I realised, I'm like, that there's a great big puddle right at the window here, right here, and I had to sort of stretch one leg out when it was daytime, and sort of to be able to get in the rig, yeah, and so I grabbed my ramen or whatever the other one. Anyways, and so it's gushing down like shit. I go, right, I'm gonna grab that, go inside the rig, get that torch, and then and because I know that big puddle is there, so I go righto, open the door, and I know to stretch all the way out and hold on to this thingy here, and then boom, I'm inside, and I grab the torchy thing, and then I did the old jumpy poos, stretchy, didn't jump because I was sliding and boom in the mud. Anyways, so I'm like, ha, and then I locked up the door and all that shit. I'm like, ha, you know, I beat you now, you bastards, you know, I'm talking to the gods. I win this time, and then boom, right down the back of my neck, like the guttering's got a hole in it. As I sort of step back a bit and to the side, and boom, and all this cold water just went down the back of my neck, and I was thinking, you know, that was actually a pretty good joke. They played a pretty good joke on me. The antithesis of my thinking it's funny, but it was funny. It was. And now I've got all wetness down the back of my neck. Great. Yeah. And then I had to multitask all this shit because that section of road's all rough, and so all this shit's falling down. Yeah, this is my existence, mate. Yeah, it's the truth. The gods hate me. Ain't that always the way? Like, you want a traffic light so you can stop and organise some shit. I swear on all the gods I can name, 4 traffic lights I went through. That is unprecedented. I was like, oh, I'm slowing down, here's a traffic light, and then boom, it just went green, green. There's 4 of the bastards. Until finally this section here, if you race from that one to here, you can often get through. Because I wanted to organise this bullshit, see? And find, well, actually I could probably do that, and find a way to move all these gloves and chopsticks and all this bullshit so that I can get at least enough vision to see where the fuck I'm going. So usually I like to just keep that window down just a tad to get some cross-flow 250 cross-flow Falcon 4.1, and just to get enough airflow through, so you can have far more of a clear vision. Yeah, 4 traffic lights. They're like, yeah, no worries, you can go. So even the traffic lights are against me. Yeah, this is my existence. This is real. This is not some figment of some madman's imagination. See, look at that, boom. That's what happened to me earlier, but in a gush. It's, yeah, ain't some madman's. It makes you mad. It makes you angry, actually. It makes you frustrated and pissed off. But that's how it goes with me sometimes. I just kick back and laugh. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know. I swear there is a spirit world. If you don't believe me, well, why are we all individuals? Okay, answer that. God, I nearly froze my thumb off just trying to walk from the car park in the air. Shit. I wouldn't make a very good ice trucker. I was just about to say, what's the bet the gods are going to have a laugh at me and they don't have them. But look at the price of these, like 17 odd bucks, and online they're $3. But I want to get this fucking thing going, and oh, that's interesting. That might, yeah, I could utilise something like that to support it. Yeah, I'm thinking of supporting it somehow. There's these things over there. Oh, pissing down again. Hear that? Yeah. Just my luck. I have to walk out the car and lose my thumbs. Good on you, gods. Oh, something like that would be rad. Sort of real safety thing outside, but it's diameter's too bloody big, and 20 odd bucks. What the diameter? Is that all the same shit there? But that's what a lot of houses have, this sort of thing to dissipate the smoky poos. Well, they do have that stuff. Alright, so I could bite the bullet and buy this stuff. So I do believe that that'll work. And then sort of wind it round and then sort of screw it in. Yeah. Burn zone. Overfire. Creo salt. Creo salt. I don't know that word. Calling you everything. Creo salt. I'll just have to edit that bit out. Yes. Now, grab my freaking banana. I guess these are some kind of thingies to secure these units too. But I reckon I can cut and shut those braces that originally came with that basketball hoopy thing. You know, I reckon that would squeeze down just right. Yeah. You know, what's the 3 little pigs on? This one's too small and this one's too big. This one's just right. I reckon, but the bloody have to fork out that kind of dough. Haven't got the dough on me right now. And the bank machine's over there. I'd love to have this, to be honest. What about this stuff? They did have this other stuff here that was this roll kind of shit, and that would have been even better. Like this sort of shit, which is this shit, which is cheaper, and they don't have it. Oh. So, and I didn't see any at the other place, but I could check. I should check the furnace cement. What's this stuff? Oh, what do we got over here? Which is obviously more expensive. Ah, look at that. Oh yeah, that would freaking do the job. Yeah. I thought, they had some of this here, so they must have had half of it, because this shit looks like it's way more expensive. Yeah, see, obviously 75 meters of the shit, which I don't need. 75 meters of the shit, and and I'm too short to see if there's any more up there. Half of that stuff, but they did have half of that shit, so it is around. I could probably check one of the other stores and waste my time finding out that they don't have the stuff, which is the way it goes. Rainbow flame. Add a rainbow of colour to your flames. Oh, that sounds romantic. What we got here? Stove polish. I don't need that. But at least I know that that's there. So if I can sell something half decent, I could afford this. That would freaking... I could try to steal it. and then put that online, like when those young engineers and scientists, they decide to run over that retired policeman and laugh all about it and kill the guy, and stick it online. Yeah, but at least they got to serve like 4 hours in jail. Yeah. Maybe because they didn't laugh enough. Alright. Yeah, well that would be fucking great. I'm serious, I don't have... Oh, I've got a few coins on me. But that would be brilliant. Yes. There's another section down here, but they don't have that kind of shit. But they've got the piping and all that sort of stuff. Oh, but that, I reckon, they wind that around, bond it. Yeah, get some bond, and then... And then, what do we got here? Stove and gasket cement. What was that shit, is it? Was that? Code 778. So they do have some kind of stuff. Stove and gasket cement. Metal and masonry. Used to make minor metal to metal or metal to masonry repairs. And to adhere fiberglass gasket to cast iron or steel. I just whacked a whole bunch of this shit in there. 2,000 degrees on it. That might work. You know what? I'm gonna go and ask how much this is. So Kole Ikura desu ka? Ikura meaning how much. But I'd rather have that shit. Right? Is that right? Let's find out. Kole Ikura desu ka? That's all I'm gonna ask. Right, so it turns out that this is like $22.50 for that shit. And how much was that thing again? And I just sort of staggered away. You just laughed. She's probably thinking, hey, he's probably gonna. They were expecting me to buy that, and I just stagger away. I'm trying to do this on the El Cheapo, and so far, so good. Like, if you were to have something, you know, like they've got the stovey poos and all that sort of shit over there, but this thing's freaking awesome, isn't it? Yeah, Elon Musk is going to call me up and say, hey, you ready to blast off yet? And I'm like, you know, can you give us a time frame? And the investors want to know, can you get it done within like a year or two? And I'll be like, getting there. So that was $22.50, I think, in that way. That's $24.80, but I really prefer this shit, to be honest. I reckon that would work like a charm, and there'd be plenty of it, just in case there's some other regions, some other areas that need to be, yeah, I'm actually just looking at this at the same time, multitasking. I'm thinking I've been trying to sell something similar to this, larger and better, but for $40. That's like $16. No wonder no one bought it. Someone said they're going to come the next day and buy it for sure, and then they never came back. Right. What got me here? Rain has stopped. Right, let's go. Let us. No one's watching this shit. I mean, no one's gotten to the end of this bullshit, have they? Shit! Now it's snowing. What do you call those white pebbly things that fall from the sky? Hey, I'm Australian. We don't have them. What do you call them things? Like snow pebbly stone things, whatever they are. And there's the rig. Right, so what do? Run the gauntlet, fall over. Shit, man, I'd love to have that tape thing. I see that lady regularly, they see me regularly here, and I was just chatting with her about that stuff, and about the Thunderbox number 2 and the plans. She's like, wow, that sounds fantastic. I wish I had a photo of it, I could have shown her. Well, this sucks. Shit. What to do? What time we got here? Just after 7. Bugger. Oh, so I really want to see these bloody white stone things keep falling from the sky. I'm just going to have to run the gauntlet. I locked it up in fact because I've got a whole bunch of shit in there, and right, running the gauntlet. I really lock things up. Righto, let's just do this, shall we? Rich piano. Yes, bloody hell. Oh fuck, this guy expects me to go this way, but I want to go this way because I've got all this shit and I can hardly see fuck all, and whew. Okay, now. Alright. Oh, hailstones. How often do Australians say that? Eh? Hailstones. You bastards. Got me again, didn't they? Yeah. Let me go this way so I don't have to do too many left turns. Now, I'm going to have to turn up this thingy here. Oh, this is bullshit. Now, let's see. Keep your head on the swivel here, and right, for the safetiness. There's a hard to see. Now, let's see if we can get this thing back into working mode. Alright, here's a giveaway sign here. Ooh. Turn slightly so I can see slightly above. Alright, now we're getting there. Bloody hell! Yeah. Is it going to be like this on the morrow too? I want to go to the post office on the morrow. Just have to figure it out. Okay, let's get this. Oh shit, what is this? Fucking Truman Show, that's what it is. Hey? Yeah, it's the Truman Show. Right on. Yep, let's go. Whew. Now I won't get this light obviously, that's okay. Alright, I'll keep my head on this, it's not that easy to see. Not going as quick as I would like to, because getting a whole bunch of splashy poos, I don't want to splash any freaking grease out of the... Oh, there's more! Out of the bearings, out of the seal bearings. When it's really dark like this, you gotta be really careful in the intersections because there's a shit ton of bicycles and scooters and all this kind of stuff. Check this out! Actually, when I was about to enter the intersection, I figured I'll wait for the fuck hell, taking the wrong line. I was getting splashed on like this, and then all of a sudden it all went quiet because I was under the big monstrosity. Woo! Oh man, this is just great. This is actually a bit of a laugh, but you know, sometimes when I go to the post office, I'm so pissed off because it's raining and you're trying to get the shit in there and some bastard's in your way, and you're like, fucking Truman Show, it's the Truman Show, you're a part of the Truman Show crew, aren't you? And, you know, and so you get frustrated, but you've got to keep your cool. Oh, going uphill, we go quicker. Now, so what I'm gonna do is sometimes I put things out the back and say to the girls, oh, I've got a bunch of stuff, and they go, oh, righto, and they come out and help me, so that's really nice of them. Or sometimes if they're heavy stuff, they'll get some of the boys and they'll come out and help, so yeah, that's really good. I've been going there for so long, they've been really cool with me. I think they might find me to be slightly eccentric. I'm not sure about that. Alright. Now, I know there's quite a bump at this intersection down here, so we'll just take it real easy, and once we're over that, we're home on the range free. Free range. Stay tuned. I realised not only do I not have any food back at the ranch, but I left the little cookery thing I've been using. I'm not using the kerosene heater. I'm trying not to this year. Just going all El Cheapo. And I've been watching this, I've watched a few of them over the years. What's going on in Russia with the sanctions and all that. There's this really pretty bird, and she's going around the supermarket of recent times and showing the prices of stuff. This is 109 yen, which equates to 75 US cents. So I grabbed one of these, and what I plan to do, I've got a little stove, like one of those tiny little electric stove type things. There is an oven there too. I'm thinking 109, so that'll be 75 cents US cents. And over here, generally I would get the bread from here, 89 yen. Alright, so there you go, for 6 slices, which you don't, the portions are very small, but what's that work out to be, like 60 cents or something like that. So what I'm thinking, got some butter back at the ranch. And I found these things. I was only need one pack, but what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have some nice toasted sandwiches. But sometimes they import these sausages. Very rare to have sausages here. These little tiny mini Frankfurty things are, they're crap. But look at these. The price on this is alright. 219 yen and 179 yen for this stuff. Some pastrami ham, and there's some delicious pork steak, it says. So I figured I'll lash out and grab one of those too, and some cheese. Some 7 slices of cheese here. So if you sort of know how to shop, if you're like some poor bastard like me, going all doomsday preppers, had to fork out a bit for the cheese, but I do know another place at Don Quixote you can get like you can get a kilo of the stuff for like $7.50, something like that, so which is good for Japan, because cheese, dairy's kind of generally very expensive. Already got some butter or margarine or whatever, so that's good. I'm going to have some awesome toasted cheese sandwiches tonight. So I've got like, I'll be able to have 1, 2, 3 of those. Yes! Maybe I should, yeah, what I'll do is I'll get another thingy, and I'll have some more for, I'll take some lunch. So I've only got a few ramedy things. I'll take some lunch to the warehouse on the morrow, that's right. And I've got these, I found these plastic bag type things, you know, like when you wrap your you tear them off and you put your vegetable thingies at supermarkets. There's a whole roll of that stuff sitting in the car. Because at the auction house, it was in one of the boxy things as what I bought. Sometimes you get all this useful shit. Sometimes you get a whole bunch of shit that you try to ping off to other people. A bloke there said to me, yeah, this place is like everyone's trying to fuck. You gotta work out how to fuck over somebody else. He's a funny guy, that one. Anyways, that good. I'm not gonna get any like potato chips or nothing like that. That'll do me. It's good enough. Oh, what I was trying to mention there. That's an idea. I'll get some of those. I'm running out of tape. What I mean by that, with the Russian bird, she was showing the prices of stuff in some of the cheaper Russian supermarkets and the expensive ones. And I mean, the commodities are way cheaper than what they are in the US. And commodities here, your groceries and all that sort of shit, no wonder people are complaining there. I mean, I could not afford. So this is the cheapest place in town they get you. I'm not going to lash out and get one more. No, I've got two. That's good enough. I'd be going apeshit. And the cost of fuel, I could not survive in the States. I couldn't. Unless I became like one of those robbers, a looter. Yeah, you know. I couldn't freaking survive there. I'd be freaking gone nuts. So I'd be just going to all January 6th, but do it for real. That's what I would do. Damn fucking straight. Oh, there's that really cool old lady, the old Barzan. So there you go. This is 1,125 yen, which equates to, so 1,125 yen equates to $7.77 US. And you get your yummo, this stuff. Notice how you get smaller portions now. I think this is like 900 ml. I don't know. It says 1,000 ml, but I think I tested it. But that's Hasake, which is an indigenous sort of sour, slightly sour, more sour than an orange, but it's nice stuff. Now, let's see, you get more sour stuff, which is almond nuts. So you get your 12 slices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, right? Slice of those, a couple of these, and your cheese and that one, all for $7.77. Yeah, and that's good enough for me for a few days, easily. So I'll have like 2 of these tonight. I could live on this for 3 days, no problem. Yeah.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
Such curious weather it is. It's like it sort of intermittently really downpours and then it's kind of like, alright, so you get these windows of opportunity and then it all goes to shit again, and you know, no one my luck, right? So that's that. Yeah, how's that, eh? Like I was, well, not like I wasn't watching that beautiful Russian woman for, you know, because I was like, whoa, she's a hottie. But no, well, yeah. And there's another one that's in right in the, is it Vladivostok? Is that it? Right in the east. And she goes around and sort of shows that stuff too, and all kinds of other stuff too. It's not just that kind of content. And I watch Sergey too, and you see, you know, like the differentiation between what our bullshit media is trying to tell us, and then, you know, you've got this stuff called truth. And they're showing the actual costings, and then they'll put it up on the screen. And it's not lies. It's like they really go into these places and show you. You know, it's not all doctored up bullshit. This is what's trusted in. Anyways, and so like it's real, right? So yeah, you look at these prices and you make a comparison to Japan, like, well, you know, we're paying quite a bit more here than what they are, right? But not an excessively more. But then you look at what the people in the States, sometimes they'll go around to these supermarkets and say, look at this, look at the fucking price of this shit now, you know, and they're like, I'm not earning anymore, you know. No wonder so many people are just really, just, yeah, you know. I would join all of you and say, righto, enough is enough. You know, they've been pilfering the coffers of the taxpayer for way too long, and they deserve they should get what they deserve. You know, that's just. But hey, don't worry, we can send off fucking billions to some other foreign fucking place, right? That's how, you know, you got to get pissed off. You got to, and not just peacefully protest. I'm like not an advocate for peaceful protest because it doesn't do shit, right? I don't give a fuck what you have to say, but if you make them scream, you're advocating for get on TikTok, have a rager. You know, you gotta. I guess the only way to do it. Remember that old movie where they switched this Eddie Murphy, he was homeless, and they switched him with this multi-millionaire dude, and then they were like, oh shit, you know, they've got a taste of it. Wouldn't that be great if they could get a taste of it? Of the trepidation, the fear of poverty and all that sort of shit. Wouldn't that be freaking wonderful? And just go, hey, look at what you've been doing to us for fucking centuries, you dirty bastards. Alright, this is ABAREBUGYO signing off for today, and I've had a wonderful day today. I'm really hooked in, yeah, and really made it happen. Yeah. Just about back at the ranch right now. I'm about to run out of battery power anyways. Hopefully I can find the right. I think one night I discovered that it's happened to other people here too. They park in the wrong one. Yeah, we're all pretty cool here. Everyone's cool here. I like it here. Now that's that. Turn that bloody thing off. Flick off the flickers. ABAREBUGYO signing off for today, and yeah, that's good. It's actually like 7:45, so yeah, relax for a while, and I reckon I'll come out swinging on the morrow and just get stronger and stronger, and have a good laugh while I'm doing it.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.